Hello friends, welcome back to Fenny for the Soul. Today is a planetarium story and you're going to meet a good friend of mine called Arvind Paranjpye, who's the director of the Nehru planetarium in Mumbai. Arvind and I go back a long time. He used to be the science popularization officer in the prestigious IUCAA in Pune, and I have not seen a better, more passionate science popularization officer. So welcome aboard.
Sunsets here, that means this is western horizon for us. If we face west, then up to our right will be north, up to our left.
Stars are actually moons circling Jupiter. People have long wondered about the mysterious glowing streak in the sky, known because of its dim white appearance as the Milky Way. It was made up of countless stars too faint to be seen without a telescope. Galileo realized that they were suns, like our own, but much, much farther away. Today we have built larger telescopes that can see thousands of times farther than Galileo's. Earth is located in a zone where life can thrive. Unlike Venus, it is not so close to the sun that water boils away, nor is it so far away that water freezes into ice, as on Mars.
So hello friends, welcome back to Fenny for the Soul. Today we are meeting my old friend, Arvind Paranjpye, who is the director of the Nehru Planetarium in Mumbai, and I'm meeting him after many years really. We used to work very closely together when I was a science reporter in Pune. Okay, Arvind, tell me first off, what is the goal and objective of the Nehru Planetarium?
See Rahul, any planetarium, I think that their aim and goal is to educate people in the astronomy and astrophysics. Normally in the planetarium we generate artificial sky or virtual sky by which we can show them what are the constellations and stars that one can see from any given location. And then we also do a lot of science outreach based on the astronomical events. So if there is a particular event like eclipses or transits of planets, etc., so we educate people on those fronts, those topics. And then planetarium also, because I said it's an outreach institution, so we have a public lectures, public courses, Nehru Planetarium has every month or a month and a half we have a public lecture where about 100 people come and attend those lectures, and we invite scientists from different institutions. So that's what goes on regularly. Then we have a course which is conducted with Mumbai University. It is called the Extramural Course on Astronomy and Astrophysics, which is a year-long course, and there is no what I should say, that minimum level of understanding you should have. It is open to public, anyone can join, and there are about 30 lectures per year, and people come and attend those lectures. At the end of the lecture session, then exams are taken and their certificates are given.
Oh, wonderful. Nice. So, like I was just chatting with you, what has been, you've been the director for over a decade now,
Yeah.
So what's been the most, some of the memorable moments, can you, one or two anecdotes?
See, one real memorable incidence is that after I came to the planetarium, I had this thing in my mind that I must do this, and that is to make a show for hearing impaired people. And so what we have done is that our regular show, and the regular like in the olden days or even now, people have on the television when some guy comes and using sign language explains the what has been talked about. So we did that, and we received a wonderful response from people. We invited them, and one of the program was actually Professor Jayant Narlikar came,
Wow.
and people gathered and they asked him questions. And that one memorable thing about that was that we clap like this, but those people do like this to say that
Sign language.
languages. And the beauty of the sign language is that it is not Hindi, Marathi, English, Tamil, Malayalam or Bengali or anything. It's an Indian sign language. So from any state a person comes and can't understand or can't hear any language, they can jolly well they enjoy this program. So that was a wonderful memory. Second thing was that we did was something which is for the school children. We started a laboratory, and in the laboratory we can take 30 students at a time maximum. And the idea is not the science toys, but to teach them their curriculum laboratory experiments. Why this happened was because in school, in most of the schools, they do not have laboratory where they can do the experiment which are taught in their textbooks. So we did that, and we have received a fantastic response for this particular activity. So some courses are 1 week long, some courses are 2 days long. So children come, they do experiments, they understand what experiments they are doing. Then there's a question answer session follows, and received a very nice response from the school students. And it is open and free. Planetarium, except for the planetarium show tickets, all our programs are free and open.
Oh, wonderful. How nice is that? Arvind, finally, what's going to be the roadmap for the next 12 months or 18 months?
Yeah. One thing which I would like to do, and I'm trying to do, is that planetarium shows are very normal. Now we have installed a very expensive and at the top of the line projectors and a very state-of-art software to generate the sky. So that sky can take you back 2000 years back in history or 4000 years in future and generate the sky, and you can see the sky from Earth, North Pole, South Pole, or go to moon or Mars or Jupiter, and you can see the sky, how it looks from there. So that software is there. What I want to do now is planning to do is that we have a show what is called the Sky Tonight. So we start at sunset, which you remember.
Yes.
Yeah, we start at sunset, then show the sky at 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 5 o'clock, likewise. So these shows generally have some very jazzy kind of music. And Indian classical music has these ragas defined for different time of the night or day.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So I thought we will do that, and then we will play these rag in the background.
How nice.
And then end with morning rag. So malcounts and things like that. So I've been working on it.
Oh.
I thought this is an Indian element which I want to put in.
It'll be very nice. Yeah, it'll be very nice. It'll give it an Indian touch.
Indian touch, of course.
Wonderful. All the best, Arvind,
Thank
for you and your team.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Arvind,
Yeah.
while we're done with the formal interview, I wanted to ask you something like an aside. You know, in Pune, when you were science popularization officer with IUCAA, you had, I remember, the different committees. Ramzan committees used to be in touch with you enthusiastically about sighting of the moon.
Right.
Can you relate some interesting anecdotes?
Yeah, the sighting of the moon is very important for. The Muslims, they sight the moon every month, but Ramzan Eid is most important because on that evening they break the fast. So Hilal Committee of Pune, they approached me at one point in time and they said that look, they wanted me to help them to sight the moon, and it was that particular evening because it was a very tricky. That moon was about to set soon after the sunset. Normally, if the moon sets about half an hour or 45 minutes after the sunset, it is easier to spot. But it was just soon after sunset. So we went up the stairs on the terrace and we were looking for moon. And then they told me very interesting and that only Muslim person who has taken oath, etc. So there are two people are required to confirm that they have seen the moon, and with their naked eye. So it is you can't be looking at moon through the telescope or anything. So they have to see it, and then they go back to their Ustadji and tell them that we have sighted the moon. And once they confirm that, then the Eid is declared at that place. So it was interesting. But then at the same time, I have been doing this for many years now. So different parts of the world, and even in our country itself, the sighting of moon is different from different places. And what I heard, or what I may be wrong slightly, but only few countries like India, Pakistan, United States, etc., some countries where the sighting is important, but in places like Malaysia, Singapore, that is what I've given to understand, is that now the angle between sun and moon increases to a certain number, then they would declare Eid. And that is because the places, Singapore, Malaysia, etc., where the atmosphere or the sky is normally very cloudy, so sighting becomes very difficult. And therefore this exception. So so that has been very interesting thing to sight the moon.
Thank you.